Bears are 0 and 5. Boy. Shit, I'm 0 and what, 3? Shit. Uh, hey man, you on my broadcast. You. You talking. Uh, you took it out. Man, man, tell him Cash play so gay, man. Take you. You don't want to play, man. He just run. He go in that ugly formation. Yeah, that shit make you not want to play, man. He ain't gonna win a playoff game with nothing with that formation. But it just make you not. Yeah, and my damn team couldn't stop it. Yeah, I lost to him. Yeah, against you. You let that man get in. He might do some damage. He get in with that offense. He ain't gonna beat you, but he'll beat somebody like he ain't gonna beat Kyle with that. His defense too terrible. He don't got the players. He'll be somebody like Reed or D Frank. He'll be somebody like that. I don't know about Reed. I don't know about D Frank because his secondary tough. So that'll be a good one. At CK, you build that squad with a restart. Nah, with like one first round a year though. Nah. You sure you ain't on my broadcast, bro? Talk about it. We in a party though, man. Yeah, I think so too. He don't. He's not gonna build. I don't know. He built that safety though. He built that safety. He drafted that. He drafted that corner. That receiver was a 68 receiver. He so I guess so. A lot of other people gonna be terrible though. You were making sure you went on there. Man, his team is 96, dog. Yeah, it's gonna be me, you, Josh, Somebody else in the same division. That shit gonna be terrible. Man, I don't blame it, man. I should have been in 2 or 3.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. The Texans hope by the end of today's game they'll have
here we
secured
go.
win number 1 on the season. It's the Browns going up against the Texans.
All right, thanks, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas at NRG Stadium in Houston. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions.
I did not have these jerseys on, bro.
Was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics.
Why he on my kickoff?
This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cleveland Browns, and he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And the Houston Texans.
Got a second and a third. I got Gage and Lattimore, man.
Shift together here from the D line.
I still got him.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. Just what you want on a first down run.
But I need a defensive end, man.
And it's 2nd and 2. Offense in a good spot here. 2nd and 2.
You threw the ball 6 times on me.
Again, it's Howard. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Play clock winding down. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Forced out to his left.
Tomorrow morning,
might get up. Avoid the hit. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Same person or different person? Well, she got fine, too.
This is Howard on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. They'll send a receiver in motion left. On first down,
what is this QB doing?
And that'll be incomplete.
I gotta put Russell in.
The intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey man, put some respect on me. All type of dishes.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
I put the blue ones on.
They go play action with Wilson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
I kind of like their combination, though. It's my first time wearing that blue.
Gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
On first down, they run with Howard. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it turned up pretty quickly.
I see red.
Closed fast.
I'm just saying I thought I picked blue.
So the offense now dealing with a 2nd and 7. Now it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away.
Did you leave the jerseys on? I know what color jerseys I got.
Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right
red,
play,
blue, man.
I'm
just saying I thought I picked
Frankly,
blue.
I think it was the only
leave the
play.
fucking jersey.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Boy, no way. Nah, I thought I picked blue, man. Just leave it alone, man. Why am I talking? Hold on, man. I gotta go. Why am I talking?
This is 3rd down.
It ain't even that serious right now.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He's going to rifle one deep
Ah.
inside. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
He went heavy.
Not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
So 2nd and 10 here. Looking to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Still in search of the first down after that last completion. Now they try the right side here. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. NFL teams last year a little under 50% on 4th down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. They're going to try and throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero, but we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
On 1st and goal, Howard. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Jordan Howard, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans have taken the early lead. Texans take a 7-0 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Here we go. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Two yards to go here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. After the interception, here's Wilson looking for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. 2nd and 10 now. Wilson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. The ball comes out, and the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. The ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it, he is so amped up. Wanting to get a good get off on the snap. Jump too quickly.
Well, good field position
call you right
to start
back, okay?
the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
I'm call you right back. Nice.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
And as a defender, if you come up with 2 interceptions in a game, that's pretty rare in the NFL. You might see one guy a weekend do that, but to have 2 in the first quarter, that's something you don't see all that often. I have a feeling they'll think twice about throwing in his direction too often.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with a football to begin quarter number 2. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up. Play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And some space here. And he's brought down. 10 more there and another first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Now a handoff as they run left side. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
He is going to find Hill here. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Back to throw now on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down. The Browns on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Hammond. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. They'll look to throw now on first down. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just averages.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
They'll set up the screen to Howard. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 77 yards. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. And from the 3 now, it's 2nd and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Jordan Howard with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Texans have taken the lead. And it's up and good. That pushes the lead now to 15-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Looking deep downfield. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away. But it does get away at 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. And now the Texans want to call another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. And he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks near the 34-yard line. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. And it looks like this will likely be the last play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Now Wilson on 1st down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. 1:59 to go in the first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout. Ten yards still left on 2nd down. Now Wilson to throw again. Flushed out right. Caught here by Conley. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big-time play there for the Texans. 44 yards. On 1st down, Wilson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And now the Browns are going to take another timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big.
Hey, big job right here.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
And this one is right through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So it's a 7-play drive, but it stalls out in the end.
Let's credit the defensive front seven. They were a little leaky at the start of the drive, but they stiffened toward the end.
This will be taken short. And this will get out of bounds. No worries there, though. That still goes as a touchback. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. And they're going to go soft on the corners. They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. So the offense lining up 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
And I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not their friend.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Deion Jones. He's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up 4th down. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw toward the sideline. He will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. It'll go as a gain of 9, and it'll give the Browns a 1st down. They'll drop to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
look to throw here on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown, out of his reach, and incomplete. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll run it now out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Looking left side, he's got it, complete. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now they try the right side here. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. Cat and 0 out now as he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
toe
that.
Bashed it.
Super toe.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. And they'll send the slot in motion left. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. Being chased out left. Dumps that off to his running back, Jordan Howard. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Slot man moves right. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And this will get inside the 20 and be touchdown just outside of the 15-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
The Browns on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw here. Buying time to his left. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. And now a first down following that long gain. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets it down to the 32. So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. They complete it to Hill. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Flush to his right. That's out to Hill, right side complete. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now Mixon. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 2nd and goal. They come out here in the eye. Now they'll run it on the toss. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
Now, this feels like old-school football because this has turned into a good old-fashioned goal line stand. So on offense, what do you do now? Do you decide to run it or throw it if you go for it on fourth down?
And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on fourth and goal. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And no, it's incomplete. They're turned away on fourth and goal. And the result, instead of the chip shot to tie, they turn the ball over on downs. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. They'll begin the drive with Howard. Accelerating, and off he goes. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, 5, and they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. A huge play there for Houston. 92 yards. On first, they go right back to Howard. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Jordan Howard, his 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Texans will extend their lead. And his kick is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Heading out is the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open.
Hill's hit, and he lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They go with Howard to begin the drive. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Time running out here on the play clock. They go with Howard again. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9. Play action. It's Wilson. Dancing to his left. And he's got some space here. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. Fresh set of downs here. On the handoff, this is Howard. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. A gain of 3, second down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Give to Howard. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and to big yardage all night long.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a third down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
The Texans on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. They'll try to run for it with Howard. Directly over him. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Jordan Howard taking it in from the 20. And the Texans will add on to their lead. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. Saying, all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility. Look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
And we're hitting the end of this one, and it looks to probably be the final play. Here we go. Now a handoff looking right. And, Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal, win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
So for the Texans, it took a few weeks, but they're into the win column now at 1-3. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Browns, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.
What's up, man? What? You said something? Man, I gotta get this girl some time. I'm thinking about. Nah, I ain't going to the movies. We'll go tomorrow. Mm. I'm, fl- I'm flying. I'm catching a 6 o'clock flight back. Yeah. It's only like, I'm catching a 6 o'clock in Little Rock, and it's only like 40 minutes to get back to Dallas in an airplane. Man, he get them lucky outside routes, man. He can't do. If you don't give up nothing in the middle, all he gonna do is look to the outside of that middle little crossing. That's it. Let me turn my broadcast off, man.